few weeks ago I reviewed the Zvezda KV-1 Model 1941 kit. The link to that review is here. An eagle-eyed viewer noticed that the review only covered 3rd edition rules. At this stage I hadn't seen the 4th edition rules, so I thought it might be useful to do a quick update. The KV-1 might get an official 4th edition revamp as the rules are updated to cover the Eastern Front, but this is just a look at how it stands at the moment. Firstly, let's look at movement. The KV-1 is a lumbering monster rated as a slow tank. If we check out the 4th edition rules, we see slow tanks have a tactical move of 8 inches or 20 centimeters, terrain dash of 12 inches or 30 centimeters, cross-country dash of 14 inches or 35 centimeters, and a road dash of 15 inches or 40 centimeters. Cross is a 3+. However, the KV-1 Model 1941 is also rated as unreliable. In version 3 this meant the tank bogged down on a roll of 1 or 2 if it moved at the double. This has changed in 4th edition. Unreliable now means units reduce their cross-country and road dash speeds by 2 inches or 5 centimeters. This slows these to 12 inches or 30 centimeters cross-country and 13 inches or 35 centimeters for road dash. This rule needed to change as bogged down doesn't exist in the same form in the new rules. If a unit fails to cross, it just stops. It doesn't become stuck. It can move again next turn. It doesn't have to roll to get unstuck. But it does have to succeed another cross check to cross the obstacle. None of the armor or weapon stats like rate of fire and anti-tank ratings change in the new edition rules. However, in version 3, KV-1 had the limited vision rule. This applied a +1 to hit for targets outside the front arc of the turret. This rule was removed from 4th edition entirely, so in version 4 games there's no to hit penalty. The turret rear machine gun rules are unchanged from 3rd edition. In short, turret rear MGs are not fired like normal vehicle MGs. They only work during assaults and mean if the target's hit in assault by an infantry or gun team, the team that hit must re-roll its successful skill test to hit. If they fail the re-roll, the turret machine gunner has driven them off. Obviously, bailed-out tanks can't fire their turret rear machine gun. So the KV-1 is still a lumbering monster. In 4th edition it won't bog down, but its cross-country and road dash speeds are both reduced by the unreliable rule. It still gets the same protection during assaults from the turret rear machine gun. The to-hit penalty from limited vision has been removed entirely, so there's no penalty for off-axis targets. The armor and gun are unchanged. Until we see a specific update for this vehicle, that's how it works in 4th edition Flames of War.